Alright, I'm sure everyone's expecting me to get the barrier weapon soon here, so, yeah. We'll go to Junkman. And not too much is, oh, I missed that. And we have these, cockroach enemies. They live in a little junk hut. It's a neat little touch. Okay, there's too much going on here. There's still too much going on here. I need weapons. Clearly. Clearly I need weapons. Another one of the things I dislike about Mega Man is much larger. See, there I tried to do a charge shot, but he didn't charge his weapon in time even to get a small one. Mega Man is much larger, or takes up a larger portion of the screen than he did in the 8-bit series. And while I mean it works out, it's okay for this game, but to me it kind of limits some of the design. You don't see too many screens that have... Oh, I want to get that. I can get it. Yeah, it's already gone. So we can freeze the lava here. Well, that seems useful. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to waste a lot of this first. At least I hope I can come back to this. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. Alright, new weapon, go! Thunderbolt. It, spreads out. Whoops. Oh, cool, the Thunderbolt killed that thing. And so this is one of the machines that, Dr. Light was telling us about, that it could, power up. And we have quite a lengthy vertical section here. But once we, oh, I missed the jump. Once we activate the machinery, there's not much else to do as far as combat is concerned. And for that we get the Rush Jet. And now I'm going to come back down here. Use the freeze cracker again, and let's see if we can go... Ah, it won't let me go back. Maybe I'll just die off. Will that let me go back? Well, we're gonna try it. Crush me! Yeah! The exploding Mega Man sound isn't as good as the NES games, in my opinion. In the NES games, you had quite a nice explosion sound, like... Yeah, I'm not going to try to imitate it. I don't need to make a fool of myself. S. That stands for silence before I make a fool of myself. And, you could try and jump on these junk blocks as they're sinking into the lava. The lava is instant death, by the way. I don't think I need to demonstrate that. You'll just have to take my word for it. But if you have the freeze cracker, which you would have to have the freeze cracker in order to get to that area to begin with, it kind of negates the challenge of that jumping puzzle. And we have another elevator. But notice how we don't have too many screens that have a ton of enemies. I think there's something we can search here too. But I don't believe it's a major item. So, let's see. So yeah, with the enemies and Mega Man himself taking up a larger portion of the screen size, that leaves less room for to have rooms filled with tons of enemies like we had in Mega Man 5 did that quite a bit, where we'd go onto a screen and there'd be like 5 or 6 different enemies. You don't really get that in Mega Man 7. and I'm kind of disappointed by that. Just like that is kind of disappointing. Alright, one last try. We'll try it from right here. I'm probably just missing the sweet spot on this item, too. I am probably just missing the sweet spot for this item, too. Alright. Last time, I promise. It almost looks like there should be a secret there. Oh, an energy tank. Well, that's nice. Maybe it's this room. Yeah, I'm not going to try it anymore. Oh, you guys. So the Thunderbolt is about as powerful as a charged Mega Buster. It's neat. What's not neat are these guys. And this big worm that's hitting me a lot. Ah! I'm being attacked. Go away. And we have these platforms with the eyes. Kind of a returning theme from Mega Man 1. A little throwback there. Only this time they're not nearly as deadly or unforgiving as they were in Mega Man 1. They're not random. That's what I'm trying to say. And we are at the boss. Do I want to fight him with the Mega Buster? Well, I'll demonstrate one problem I have with the boss weaknesses here. Now, in the NES Mega Man games, you hit a boss with its weakness, and it just does more damage, and that's it. In Mega Man 7, hit a boss with their weakness, and you lock them into this pattern where they're doing the same attacks. And this is true for most of the Robot Masters, and I really dislike that design. It kind of takes away any sort of challenge that these guys might present, like with all this damage that I'm taking now. And so, yeah, without using the Thunderbolt to lock him into that pattern, Junkman can be kind of challenging. But notice he also has an attack where he jumps and he strikes the ground, and it can kind of freeze me into place. So far, 2 out of the 3 Robot Masters we have, there's that attack. So far, 2 of the 3 Robot Masters we battle have a attack like that. And once again, I am trapped by the Junk Shield. So he has 2 attacks that can trap me into place and cause me to take damage from another attack that he does. And it's that kind of design that I don't like. I want the design to be, I need to be able to move around and dodge them based on my ability to move and react to them, instead of, oops, I failed to dodge one attack, and so now I'm just going to take a bunch of damage and be locked into not being able to move for a little while. I don't find fun in that. But that's just me. And Junkman is gone. Yeah, the exploding sound effect is not as nice as it was in the previous Mega Man games. So like I said, some positives, some negatives. But I feel that the positives are really strong, and the negatives are also, well, quite negative as well. And so this is Junk Sphere, or Junk Shield rather, one of the more durable barrier weapons in the Mega Man franchise. Can do a lot of damage, and a very good barrier weapon.